Okay, welcome back to gggaming. Let's do a quick strat guide on the strategy I use to capture this nice little shiny Litwick that we see right there in the midst of all these other awesome outbreaks that we have. This is a little bit harder to see than I thought it would be, um, given the fact that, as you can tell just from that little candle, it's not a whole lot different than when you're in a game like this where the graphics aren't the best and it's hard to see. Um, Especially from a distance, such as I see that little Litwick over there. There's another one in the grass there. Almost impossible to tell what color those candles are. So let's go over the top strats that I can give you to help this make this shiny hunt a little more fun and a little more bearable. Okay, step one: location. As we see where I'm at right here, you do have to be in Kitakami. Okay, and these outbreaks will randomly spawn everywhere on this map. I actually caught both of my shinies up here in this corner of the Woodland Realm area. Not saying that's the best place. That just was where I had a really good shiny outbreak in terms of being able to see them and see the colors. As you can see where I'm at, kind of right here where this one is right next to the little Loyalty Plaza, which is really, really nice because you can quickly zone in and zone out once you have sort of saved the game and locked up the 60 that you're going to knock out. So I can quickly come over here, basically cross the threshold. When I do that, you know, they all disappeared. So see? No more Litwicks. They're all gone. So you just zone right back out, and then they will all spawn back in. Okay. So location, step one. Find a good location that you're comfortable with and you like to see. This particular location I don't know that I'm a big fan of because, as you see, the grass is too tall. You're going to almost have to walk right up on top of these guys and look at the candles. But honestly, you're going to have to do that anyway because, as I found in the woodland area, even if I could see the candles at a distance, it was hard to tell if it was shiny or not. I probably honestly skipped a whole bunch of shinies in the process. All right, once you are good with a location, then you're going to make a sandwich, okay? So save the game. Save the game because if you mess up your sandwich, you can reset it. Because after all, these ingredients are tough to get. Now I'm going to show you the ghost sandwich, exactly what you're going to do to make this happen. Walk up to your table, hit make a sandwich. From there, we're going to hit that little button down there for creative mode. Okay, which is the X. Hit that. And then what we want is 2 red onions. So red onion, and then 1 of each pepper. Green, red, not avocado, yellow. That's all we want. Just those 5 ingredients right there. 2 red onions, 1 of each pepper. We're going to move to the next step, and we're going to use a spicy and a bitter Herba Mystica. There are other combinations you can use. I'll let you look up the different combinations, or I'll throw up a picture as well right here that shows you what the different ones are, but this one always works. Okay, we got that. Move to the next step. Pick any pick you want. Go with the Pikachu pick just for fun. Game is really bright for some reason. The sun is shining right on that plate. All right, so what I found that works best for this particular sandwich, and if you've already watched the fairy video with the Flabibi, that one was a little more brutal with the tomatoes. This one is not so bad. Take your peppers, kind of spread them out nice and evenly. And then you kind of stack these peppers in a pyramid. There is so many of them. And then we're going to throw these onions on here. And the onions, for the most part, I'm just going to space them. And they're going to be good to go. They're not going to fall off. They're not going to slide off as long as you're sort of getting stuff in the middle. That is a terrible looking sandwich, by the way. I said that one, and that one almost fell off. Throw the bread off to the side. Pop the pick. And there you go. We are going to have ourselves a Sparkle Power Level 3 Ghost, as well as an Encounter Power Level 3 Ghost, which is what we want. All right, there you have it. Sparkle Ghost, Encounter Ghost, all level 3. That's what you need. All right, look out of that. Now, once we've done that, the next step to increase your shiny odds, now that you have your sandwich, is to knock out 60 of the Pokemon in this location. So what you're going to do is just have like what I do with Sylveon once these guys do begin to spawn back in. One over there. You can just start knocking them out. You don't have to worry about... Let's let Sylveon go first, because level's a little bit better at level 100. Knock out the other stuff that's in the way, and then you're just going to count up 60 of these. Okay, so basically there's 2, there's 3. You don't really have to pay too much attention to the color of the candle, because if it is a shiny, Sylveon's not going to knock it out anyway. This particular spot, it looks like all the spawns are just kind of right here onto the left or the right side of the path. Make it a little bit easier to work with. So that's that. I'm not going to go through all 60 of these. You're going to knock out 60 of these things. Once you do knock out 60 of them, then save the game again. All right, you're going to save it. And then check your sandwich. Make sure your sandwich still has time on it. As long as it's got plenty of time on it, you should be able to knock out 60 in about 10 minutes and have 20 minutes left on this sandwich. That's why I say don't save the ingredients. Go ahead and maximize your spawn potential and let it run. But if you are really short on ingredients, of course you can always hold off and not pop the sandwich until after you've knocked out the 60 and then save the game. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to work yourself in a circular pattern. So basically throw up the picnic table, which triggers the stuff to reset. Find a good spot that's close enough to the thing behind me, the town area here, that I don't want to... Oh, but what am I saying? There's a spawn point behind me. Because that is back there, you don't have to use the picnic table. So what you're going to do is you're going to work yourself in a circular pattern, okay? So essentially, I'm going to let these spawn, so just stand here for a couple seconds, and then I'm going to work my way out and around, all right? Until ultimately I'm going to end up back in this spot, at which point I'll go down, I'll zone, and then come back out here, wait a second, let them spawn, and then work my way out and around again. You're just going to keep doing that circle pattern, okay? You have to do it with this guy because... Sorry, make that one the leader again. Because this candle is not that much of a different shade. When you're looking at them at a distance and you're seeing these ones up here, even though I can sort of see them in the grass, this grass is actually a pretty bad example. I probably wouldn't shiny hunt here. I'd probably go somewhere else with no grass. And then just use the picnic table to reset, but you get the idea. So we're going to walk up here, take a look. Those are both pretty heavy blue. You can see by this guy here that's following me what the difference is. It's not a lot. It really is not a lot in terms of the color hue. So once you do get one shiny, let it follow you. Do what I'm doing. Throw it out and let it follow you. That way if you're just sort of like, what? I say that and then he goes away. Bad example. He does follow you most of the time. I'm not really sure why mine's just being mean. Because when you're just walking, he will stick with you most of the time. Lots of other spawns in this spot. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this spot. This spot I would probably go ahead and move on, find a different one. So you get the idea. It's all about the location. Find a good location first. This one right here, being next to this outer wall, is probably really good because you can have no spawns on the outer wall. So that means all the spawns are going to be centered right there. So that one probably a really good spot. We just have to check the grass. Go up to the north part, the desert area. If it had any spawns, this one here is going to have grass. Over here in the woods, like I said, the woods is what I had used. That worked out pretty well for the 2 that I have captured so far. That's all there is to it. You get the idea. They're not aggressive, so they will circle around you just like this. You don't have to worry about them constantly attacking you, but that's what it's all about. Location, make your sandwich, knock out 60 of them, save the game, and then you're just going to rinse and repeat. Once you do have the 60, it's going to stay that way until you reset or the day flips over and the mass outbreaks reset. So you will be able to just continually make sandwiches and farm as many of these as you want. To this point, I've got 2. Don't know that I'll get any more. Probably go for 1 more just to complete the Pokedex set of shinies. But take advantage of it. Take advantage of this opportunity to catch Litwick with this increased shiny odds. He's not too bad. So hopefully this helps. As always, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and come back for more. See ya.